little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
57's right. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Motion. Block. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They'll try and throw forward Marino. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Blunt fights off the defender. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd and 15 now. Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead.
And this will be caught at the 30. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And with a clock reading zeros, exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Point after, right down the middle. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this is secured by the Patriots. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Morgan. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Pull it high. 5.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Continues to be a struggle for this offense, and this home crowd, they're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. I'm coming.
Here's Marino, 4th down. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. They go play action here on 1st down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. In for the score. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On the toss, here's Williams. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
57's Mike 57. Watch the run.
Marino here from the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
52. Go. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
Indeed, they're going for it with Marino. Going deep here for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He was looking for Landry that time. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Let's get it together, DJ. Both 66.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back now in Miami. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now blown. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a 3rd and long situation forthcoming. Shotgun now for Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Brady now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Marino sets up. And that will be incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game.
52's the mark, boy. 52. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Ready?
And they're going on 4th down. Marino. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll run it here with Blunt. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down. Brady now to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. They come out here in the eye. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Brady. And Gronkowski hauls it in for a Patriot touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible.
Ready, break.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Hey, shoe stop. I got one. Hey, exit. Hey, go.
On 2nd and 12, Marino. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 47. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Bloom. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On third and long, it's Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Wake just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. After the sack on first down, Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. One last shot for Marino. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for the Patriots, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami,